Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Retcon.
Sans Hayden. Now we do have updates on where Hayden's whereabouts have been. He left us a beacon off the coast of Antarctica in his quest against the emus. We believe he was trying to recruit the penguins to his cause.
I think so, which is a good move, I would say.
I would say he definitely does need the backup.
Yeah,
because
more assistance.
If he's off the coast of Antarctica, that means he probably lost the southern Australian territories.
Yes, he had to retreat to the unknown territory.
Yes. So more updates on Hayden next episode. But we've got some news rolling out in the past 2 weeks because we didn't release an episode last week.
Yes. Yeah. For a good reason.
Yeah, for a good reason.
Yeah.
But the boys needed a break.
Sure.
Yeah. But so I say we kick it off with some DC news.
Absolutely.
Early reviews of Supergirl are rolling in.
Yes, and I'm concerned that some people didn't understand what Supergirl was going for.
It's been very mixed reviews from what I'm seeing.
It is, and the reviews that I've seen, it puts it in the high 50s. That's
on Rotten Tomatoes.
On Rotten Tomatoes, not everywhere else.
Now,
just Rotten Tomatoes.
I looked at Letterboxd, and DC Official on Instagram actually just posted a bunch of Letterboxd reviews.
Oh, okay.
And obviously, if DC Official posted it, overwhelmingly positive.
Right.
So I'm holding my judgment until I actually go see the movie myself.
Yes. Actually, your father came in to buy some tickets.
Yeah, he was going to see it today.
Yeah, and he was going to invite us, but I was like, oh, wait.
I'm probably going to see it this weekend.
I'm going to try to catch it tomorrow.
So I think the question is here, and I've been pondering this one myself, does DC need Supergirl to hit the mark here?
I'm going to say I know. It doesn't have to hit the mark.
I don't think so. I think it needs to...
It needs to succeed.
It needs to do is it needs to keep the momentum going. It doesn't need to add to it.
Because like we were talking earlier, like we still have Clayface coming out. That's in October.
We still have Clayface coming out.
And then we also have Man of Tomorrow that's going to be released.
And I think that's what DC's been hedging their bets on is Man of Tomorrow. I think that's their big ticket. Like if Man of Tomorrow lands, then we're here, we're rolling, we're good to go.
We're solid. We're secured for the next kind of
Supergirl, like I hate to say it, and obviously I haven't seen it, so it might not be this way after I watch it. But right now it feels like Supergirl is filler.
I would say so, yeah.
Right? I mean, it's filler. It's going to be fun, I hope. I like Millie Alcock. She was great as Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And
we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to Dragon Tales.
Yes, Dragon Tales.
But we've got some more DC stuff.
We got a lot of DC this week. I was actually quite scared that we weren't going to get anything.
Yeah, because we were coming right up against it with the outline. Yes, and then DC decided to drop a whole bunch of stuff, including Batman Nightfalls Part 1's trailer. And I just got to say, first of all, the animation.
Amazing. Flawless.
Like, oh, wow, the animation. I was, like, when I watched the trailer, I was instantly, like...
Yeah,
hooked.
You're
hooked. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. I was gonna say gripped.
They had me by the throat.
But and we're getting Anson Mount as Batman now. Yes. I don't believe he's played Batman before.
I don't think so. No, I think this is his first kind of Batman role.
And shout out to Cape and Cal Cafe, who I watched his breakdown of the trailer. Yeah, and I kind of agreed with him. This Anson Mount kind of sounds like, he sounds like someone doing their best to sound like Batman, but he doesn't sound like Batman. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, the thing is, I don't know. You got to work on your Bruce Wayne and then find Batman in between there. Because, I mean, obviously the great and late Kevin Conroy. Obviously, he's the most iconic voice for Batman. Yes. He is the most recognizable voice for Batman. However, he doesn't fluctuate too much between his Batman and Bruce Wayne. It's kind of just the same.
Yeah,
I mean, Batman.
It's a softer tone with his Bruce Wayne.
Yes, yeah, and I think Bruce Wayne's a little bit more playful. But Batman,
I want to see Roger Craig Smith get more Batman roles. He was great in Batman Arkham Origins.
Yes.
And people might say he was doing his best Kevin Conroy impression, but you know what? It was a pretty friggin' good impression.
Well, I mean, at the same time, we're always gonna go back to the one that we know, and that's Kevin Conroy. No one can.
No one's gonna touch him. It's like Mark Hamill's Joker.
Exactly.
Right?
You can't.
But I
you
think
can't do it.
we have to keep, as an audience, we have to keep an open mind.
Always.
Because
yeah.
Call it how it is. Mark Hamill isn't doing Joker anymore. Like
Nope.
we won't be getting new performances out of those two.
Yes, which I think Mark Hamill did a very good job of saying, like, no,
Legends in their own right, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not coming back.
But
Joker
we need to have room for more. We need to have room for newer blood in these roles, you know.
But we also need different takes, because there's so much material out there that one person can't cover it all, and there's so many different universes and different Batmans and different stories that we need to be open to other people, and taking on this role is not easy. Just like taking on, the Joker or the Batman in live action. It's never easy.
Yeah. Now, so what I like about this Nightfall trilogy that they're doing is it looks to be that they're like, because the comic books for Nightfall are 3 thick comics.
Yeah, you were telling me. I was like, oh.
Like it's a trilogy of just thick boys, right?
And we're getting a trilogy with the animated
yes,
series,
and that's I think DC's cooking in animation. We're eating good as comic fans.
We are
in animation. We are eating good.
Finally.
X-Men 97.
It took us so long.
Batman Nightfall, and then the next thing we're gonna talk about.
Yes, which I'm so excited for. I saw this morning. I'm like, no way. Is this true?
There's more. There's more here. We're confirmed. Tim Drake Robin. Yes. And this is a me thing. I want more Tim Drake content. I feel like I'm serious. We don't see him as Robin enough. It's always either Dick Grayson or Damian Wayne.
That's true.
We never see Tim.
I don't know why we're so obsessed with those two,
but you know what? Tim held the mantle the longest out of all of the Robins, right?
Right.
When you think of Robin, the character that you actually think of is Tim Drake's
Tim
Robin.
Drake. Yeah, it's not anyone else.
Even like the Titans Robin. That was more Tim Drake than Dick Grayson. Just because it looked like Dick Grayson and called itself Dick Grayson doesn't mean it was Dick Grayson. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yes, yeah. No, but okay, well, that's good. And then we have Michael Mando as Bane.
Yes, which I think was a nails casting.
Oh, yes. Greatest casting so far.
Michael Mando is just he's collecting universes like Infinity Stones. There's another actor that's doing the same thing.
And then, of course, we have him coming up in Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion, which has been like 10 years in the making.
Literally, what was it, like Homecoming?
It was teased in Homecoming.
And then I was just like, and then we just never heard anything of them. But they finally brought him back, which I'm happy. They're actually, building up or building off of their end credit scenes.
It feels like a comic book, where they tease something. Yeah. And then, like, years down the line, it'll pay off.
And you're like, oh, my God, the guy from, like, 10 years ago is back.
Michael Mando's just, like, he looks so cool as Scorpion, too. Like, that was...
Oh, yeah.
That was, you know what, and he sounds really good as Bane.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was Michael Mando as Bane, because I was watching like, who the heck is who's voicing Bane? Because Bane sounds terrifying.
We could genuinely be about to witness like the Bane performance.
Yes.
You know how how each character has like that animation performance where it's like that is how like when you're reading the comic book that's how you envision that character. I genuinely think Michael Mando's Bane has the potential to be like that.
I think so, because I did not recognize Michael Mando in Bane, but I think he made him sound actually like a true terrifying Batman villain.
And he should be.
He should be. If you read about Bane, the man should be feared. Yeah. This man should be feared. And the fact that Batman tried to defeat Bane, and then Bane just absolutely folded him up like a camping chair and threw him into Gotham sewers. I don't know what Batman was doing, but Bane did not come around to play. So
no. And then later in the trailer, we also get a look at Nightwing in his 90s suit with the gold, not the disco suit from the 70s.
No,
or was it the 70s? It might not have been the 70s. Might have been the 80s.
Is it?
But it's like the disco suit, right?
Yeah,
the 90s suit was like a kind of a weird in between of the disco suit and then the current like how we envision Nightwing.
Yeah, because I was looking at that, I'm like, I had no idea who that was.
Yeah, no.
Because I was like, who is this? And then I finally looked it up. I was like, oh,
yeah,
that Nightwing. Makes more sense. Okay. I was so confused at the beginning.
And I just love the 90s. Like they went full 90s art style with this film.
I think
like
so.
Batman's got the spikes on his shoulders.
Like the shoulders on
full 90s art style. And then like that gets into my next point. By the way, Nightwing has his ponytail for fans of the animated series, and even though he doesn't wear a ponytail, I don't think in the animated series, I think he just has long hair. But in my opinion, he should have always been with the ponytail.
Really?
I think so. Like I think if it's a post-crisis Nightwing, pre-New 52, he should have his ponytail.
Should have ponytail. Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
right. And then keeping it with the 90s design themes, we got a few looks at Azrael or John Paul Valley or Batman, I guess, because he does end up becoming Batman for a little bit anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Spoilers, even though the comic came out literally 30 years ago.
Well, the Nightfall's going to come out soon either way, so.
Yeah.
Might as well get it all out.
I just like, and it's full, like, they didn't make any design changes just to like fit with like a different aesthetic. It is like straight ripped out of the comic book, and I love that. I actually have an action figure of Azrael in remarkable condition for how much I abused that thing growing up. Like,
oh man. Well, I think honestly, like, it's gonna be great.
I'm so excited.
So good. And also we have another animated series that DC announced really recently.
DC went and announced 3 animated shows this morning.
They were just knocking them out.
Now, one of them is a crypto animated show that I don't know too much about. And the other one was a Joker animated show, which does sound interesting.
Yes, the concept sounds
the concept for that Joker show does sound interesting, but there's
Laugh Riot. Yeah,
there's a bigger name, bigger fish to fry in that announcement.
White whale that we got to catch.
We've been crying out for
Everyone
this
has been crying
episode.
out. Yeah.
Absolute Batman the animated series is happening.
It's confirmed by DC.
It is confirmed by DC. It is in development and is being spearheaded by the original comic creators, Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta, or Dragotta, however you want to say it.
Dragotta.
Oh my gosh. Like,
I think I'll sleep happily now.
It's gonna be.
I'm gonna be good.
It's gonna be a good. And if this is a success, I need an absolute Wonder Woman animated
show.
Oh yes. I need an absolute Superman animated show.
Yeah.
Something to do with Martian Manhunter. Low-key.
Oh my God.
Hang on. Hear me out. Now, I have not. This idea just came to my head. I have not gotten into the details, but
lightning.
Have you read Martian Manhunter, Absolute Martian Manhunter?
No, you've showed it to me, but I haven't.
Okay, but you're aware of like the art and the color and all that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Think of a VR experience, Martian Manhunter.
Oh my God. That. Oh.
Do you think it could work? I don't know. Like, now I'm having second thoughts.
I mean, have you ever been to those like immersive galleries?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm envisioning.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right? That it's a lot of color and then it's a lot of weird stuff too. Like, you showed me some page and I was like, oh, so this is we're just tripping through all of this.
So we got a synopsis for the Absolute Batman anime or animated series, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. We don't know. But so here's the synopsis.
Yeah.
No manor, no money, all Batman.
Mm-hmm.
When you take away the manor, the money, and the advantages, what you're left with is something absolute. That was posted by Gunverse on Instagram. Shout out. But like, it's happening. And what do we know the studio that's behind it? I don't believe
they haven't announced it. It's just DC is developing it.
We know it's in the works.
It's in the works.
Now, as a veteran of consuming comic book related entertainment, in development just means that the idea has been greenlit. Yes. It does not mean that it will cross the finish line.
It means literally nothing.
But it means that the idea has been heard over at Warner Brothers headquarters.
Yes.
And they like the idea.
Yes.
So more news. I'm assuming we're gonna get more news towards the end of this year, and then possibly maybe a release date fall 2027.
Hopefully, but I think that would really depend on what studio's behind it, though.
Yes.
Because that will dictate so much of, well, one, production, and two, just how accurate they're going to be with the comic. Because the comic has iconic adaptations of the characters.
Yeah.
And you can't really, can't really play around with them because, again, absolute. This is like their just pure, I guess, essence as the character.
Like, now I really hope that this is a like direct adaptation of the comic book and not
just like
based on the absolute comic books. Like I want to see
page for page.
I want to see panel for I want to see Batman punt a kid. Cuz he does that in in literally the first 6 issues.
And then he takes on like the KKK and the white supremacists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like absolutely. I want to see that. I'm very excited for this. And I think there's only one man who can voice Batman in this show.
Who?
It's got to be Roger Craig Smith. When I'm reading Absolute Batman, that is the voice that I think of.
That's interesting.
Look up, okay, after this episode,
yes.
Look up Arkham Origins Batman, right?
Yeah.
That is Roger Craig Smith's voice.
Okay.
Now, granted, it's from 13 years ago.
I mean...
is it 13 years ago? Yeah, I guess it would have been 13 years ago now.
Oh, my God.
Right? But that is, to me, that is Absolute Batman. Right?
Okay.
Now, you could also argue that you want to get a younger sounding voice because
that's what I was thinking.
He's an 04. He's born in 2004, just like
just like you.
Yeah, just like me.
Just like you.
Damn. But like
I mean, you think
I still think that Roger Craig Smith just like his performance as Batman in Arkham Origins just sticks in my brain so much. I love that game.
Well, I mean, Batman Arkham Origin, that's a gritty Batman. That's a really gritty Batman.
That's a young Batman too, actually.
Yeah, right.
He's in his like second year, I think, in Arkham Origins.
Was it second year?
I believe so, like Christmas of second year, going into his third year.
Oh, okay.
Because he gets Robin in the in the DLC, I believe he gets Robin.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So.
But and like. Just the idea. I just read Volume 2, and like the idea of like seeing Bane, and like how they did the Absolute Bane, like I'm so excited. Thank you, DC. DC, listening to the fans.
Hang on, don't thank them yet. We haven't seen anything. They've just given us hope.
We haven't seen anything.
They've given us hope. Again, in development. That could mean all sorts of things.
So tell us more about this Joker animated show that.
Okay. So I looked into it because I love the Joker. He's like one of my few favorite characters ever, and of course, like Joker doesn't really work without Batman. That's just the premise of his whole existence. And so basically, I think they said it was Joker Laugh Riot. That could change, but that's the title that they're going with, and it's, I guess, Joker investigating Batman's murder. So he basically so I think this is what the synopsis kind of said. It was like that it's Joker investigating Batman's murder, and then that's all they basically said. That it's just that's it. They left it very vague.
Did we get a synopsis for the Crypto animated show as well?
I'm not sure. I didn't see Crypto, but for the Joker one, that was like the broad strokes of it. Yeah.
Let's see here.
And I don't know. I found it very compelling because what was that? What was that?
Nothing for no synopsis for Crypto that I saw anyway. But Joker Laugh Right. Batman fans are eating good as always.
Yeah, like we get the good stuff.
But if excuse me. But hear me out here.
Okay. Yes. What are we?
Let's assume that Absolute Batman, the animated series, is a late 2027 release.
That's pretty soon, I would say.
That would mean, because I believe, is Nightfall early 2027? I think so.
Nightfall, I think it was August, wasn't it?
August 2027? Yeah. So, in that case, that would mean that we're getting Batman Nightfall, the Batman Part 2, and Absolute Batman animated series.
Oh, just all lining up. Just
potentially. Assuming that Absolute Batman... I have a feeling that it's going to be coming out a lot sooner than people think. I think DC is going to want to keep capitalizing on how Absolute Batman, that momentum.
Yeah, you're right. It's so June 23rd. What is it? No, what was it? No, I was like, sorry. I think it's June 2027. Now that I think about it.
So June 2027.
Something around there.
That's Nightfall?
That's Nightfall. Yeah, I think that's when they're saying?
So Nightfall to kick off summer, potentially Absolute Batman to end the summer, and then you go into fall, winter with Batman Part 2.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. Batman fans are going to love that.
Batman, DC fans in general, 2027 is going to be...
It's our year.
The year.
It's our year.
The year.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I'm excited now because... And the fact that we're getting, like, animated shows, so much animated content.
I love animation.
I love it too, but no one does it anymore because it costs so much money. I'm like, that's hooey. That's not true. Animation does not cost that much.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't know, but...
Well, I mean, like... It depends. What are you putting your money towards? The animation or the voices?
Yeah.
Right?
But, and just a quick disclaimer, I believe none of those announced animated projects, the shows, are going to be taking place within the DCU, James Gunn's DCU.
No, I don't think so. No, I think they're outside.
Possibly Crypto. Possibly Crypto.
That's true.
That's the only one that I can see maybe...
interweaving
just because of how much crypto's been showcased within
so much crypto
the DCU projects we've gotten so far. But that's pretty much it coming out of DC.
Yep,
and nothing from Marvel, but
they're quiet. They're waiting for Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man's gonna be their heavy hitter.
So when Spider-Man comes out, we'll have more
all of the coverage.
Yes,
for Spider-Man. But I want to talk about something. Before we get to
our main
before we get to the meat,
our main meal.
And Star Wars recently announced a new racing game releasing October 6th this year on PlayStation 5, Xbox, and PC, developed by Fuse Games, which is a team of developers, former Criterion and EA developers. These are the same people that worked on the Need for Speed games.
Oh. Okay, good background.
And so it's an arcade racer. If you look online, there's an IGN video. It's got there's a hands-on. The gameplay for this game looks so much fun.
So
I'm just very excited for it. I'm very excited for it. The graphics look good. Gameplay looks good. I think I will be grabbing this one, honestly. I don't know what the price point is, but if they release this game at like $90, then that is a slap in the face. It
is Disney, remember.
This is
and Star Wars.
At most, this is a $50 game. At most.
Yeah, I don't think the people in the boardroom kind of like that.
No, the people in the boardroom are sitting there like, oh,
hey, it's Star Wars, it's racing.
It's also
$100.
You know what? If I'm sitting in that boardroom, my counterpoint to that is if we're releasing in the fall of 2026, which is where literally every video game on the planet is releasing.
Nothing is.
Wouldn't it be smart to release at a cheaper price point to undercut all of the competition? Because there's no way that they're going to be outcompeting, with the same price point. They're not going to be outcompeting Wolverine. They're not going to be outcompeting Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You know, that's if I'm Fuse, or I guess whoever's publishing this game, right? It's not Fuse, but
no,
whoever's publishing this game, I'm sitting there like, I can undercut because there's no way you're gonna move it into November. What, you're gonna run into GTA 6? Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
Speaking of which, pre-orders went out, I think today or yesterday. Pre-orders started for GTA 6.
Oh man, that's gonna be a riot. The world's gonna stop, like literally.
I'm calling out of work. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna call out of work.
I need a PS5. I need to get one.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I'm desperately trying to.
But yeah, so that's pretty much that's all we got out of Star Wars lately. But
I mean, Star Wars is
Star Wars. It'll persist. Nothing to worry there. But
now
the meat,
the main meal,
the meat of this conversation.
Oh, have we been waiting for this?
House of the Dragon, Episode 1, released this past Sunday.
Salt and Sea, Fire and Blood.
The Battle of the Gullet.
Ooh.
Take us away, Alfredo.
I liked it. I liked our reintroduction to House of the Dragon and the way they kind of brought us in back where everyone is scattered across the map. I loved it. I would like more battle though. I thought there was going to be way more battle. or showcasing more battle.
I did too, but I think they're saving the battle.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking now because yes, this battle's big.
There's some bigger ones.
There's
right
a big
right
one
up
coming.
ahead.
Yes, yeah. I've been reading. I have.
Yeah, you have the scripture.
I have my scripture. I've been reading it, and now I'm like, oh wait, so this is not the big battle. This was just to pull us in.
Yeah.
And now that we're in, they're going to absolutely just murder us with what's happening.
Really quick, for everyone listening who have not seen...
Spoilers. Massive spoilers.
Spoiler.
We are not holding
right
back.
now.
We have seen everything.
You have 5 seconds.
Click
4,
away.
3,
Right
2,
now. Yes.
1. There's been some deviations from the book.
Obviously.
But like some pretty like... I don't know. I'm seeing online some people are like, "Oh, wow, they really deviated."
Well, I mean, they kept obviously Jace or Jaceres.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. I did not know he went like that. But
Vermax didn't have to go down like that.
No, actually. Well, in the book, actually, he gets clinged to a ship, not an anchor weight, which I think the show was better with anchor weights.
Yeah.
That was way better. I love that ingenuity by the Triarchy. But yeah, that was painful to watch.
I love Lord Valarian's face when they're like, "No, it's the Triarchy."
Yeah, and
he's just like, "Oh."
Yeah. Literally everything you've been doing for 20 years just flashes before your face. You're like, of course it's them.
It has to be them.
And he's just like, what is it? The Greyjoys? The Lannisters? You're like, the Triarchy? You're like, oh, okay. And then he pulls a great move through
the rocks.
Through the rocks.
That was really smart.
That was cinematic. I really liked that. And then when they crash into each other and the battle's just going on.
Yeah, and
I was
then,
just like, oh,
hey, you know what? Call it how it is. Reyna, if you don't have your license, don't fly, all right? Jace would still be alive.
If it wasn't for her. Yeah. But actually, it's weird because in the book, there's supposed to be 5 dragons there at the Battle of the Gullet.
Well, how many were there? There was Moondancer, Vermax,
2. That's it.
And no, Sheep Stealer.
Yeah, and what did Sheep Stealer do?
Well, he ended the battle.
Not really. I don't know if ended would be the right word. Definitely left an impact, I'd say. I would say that.
But I saw a TikTok that's like, I feel bad for Sheep Stealer because imagine you're just chilling eating and then all of a sudden some girl climbs on your back and you're flying through a battle and getting shot at.
Yeah, I'd be pissed off too.
Yeah.
And then just start burning everything. They're shooting at everybody. You don't know.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't know. And then you have 2 other randos that come flying towards you and you're like, I don't know these kids. I don't know who these people are. I'm going to fight back. Obviously, dragons are not, very tamed animals.
No, especially not Sheep Stealer.
No, Sheep Stealer was like, yeah, that was...
Also, can we take a sec? Man, Sheep Stealer's ugly.
I like his design.
I love it.
It's so, his underbite, I don't know why it's so pronounced.
All of his teeth, they're going north, east, west, and south.
He's got a tooth next to his eye. I don't know how he's flying with that, but there's a tooth sticking next to his eye. But I love the design because he looks like an actual wild dragon. He doesn't look like those nice...
he looks like he's been through some stuff.
Right?
You know
he doesn't look like these nice pampered dragons that have been taken care of their entire lives.
These city dragons.
Yeah, these city dragons. Gotta get your wings muddy. I loved it. The first episode, devastating.
I definitely kicked it off with a bang. This is what we were looking for in season 2. This is definitely what everyone was expecting out of season 2.
Because season 2 just left us with major, I guess,
nothingness.
Yeah,
major nothingness. We got nothing out of season 2. No, so
we got the build up, we got the anticipation, but then the last episode absolutely killed everything.
So what is supposedly going to be next?
Well, so in the book, obviously, eventually, Aemon has to fly to Harrenhal.
Yes.
And meet his uncle, half-uncle, whatever. No, uncle, because, So he has to meet his uncle, Damien. But obviously, the Lannisters are fleeing towards the God's Eye, and that's where we get the amazing battle over the skies.
Yes.
Between
Aemond
and Daemon. Yes. And that's gonna be
that. I think that's gonna be the finale for this season.
Finale?
I think that'll be the finale.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be like.
No,
maybe.
I think because we're getting 4 seasons, right?
Yeah, so you have to you gotta start wrapping things up soon because
we're in season 3. How long? And we're getting 8 episodes this season.
I think 8 episodes. I hope 8 episodes.
Yeah, I think the battle over.
But this was our longest episode, though.
I think the battle over the God's Eye is gonna be the finale. I just have a gut feeling.
Oh, if it is, I don't like that. I thought that would be more like mid-season, and then
it depends on how they do the Battle of the God's Eye. Because if they want to make it like as big of a deal as it is in the books, then they're gonna need to build it up.
Yes.
Right.
Because again, because
the Battle of the Gullet had 3 seasons of build up, or not 3 seasons,
2 seasons.
Basically, yeah.
Basically 2 seasons. Well, I would say 1 season technically.
Yeah.
Because the first season we're establishing everybody, and then eventually we get to the usurper and all this.
I love the Starks. They're just like
they just show up.
We've come to die for the queen.
Literally, they just walk out of the woods and they're like, "We've come to die for the Dragon Queen." And I'm just like, did you guys just start chopping heads?
Did you just march down from Winterfell?
Literally, that's all they did. Literally, they're like,
for all of season 2, that's what you were doing was just marching.
Literally, and then they obviously at season 2 we see them cross the twins.
Yeah.
So they're already in the Riverlands, and then obviously when Daemon and the River Lords counter the Lannisters, which by the way, did you see that lion get decapitated by the river? Just hacking it. I was just like, oh, okay, I think it's good.
I think you got it.
And then literally Damien's like, there's people in the trees, and then literally everyone just surrounds the tree, and then he just comes out and he's just like, okay, we're here. He told us to come. We showed up.
Yeah,
and they had they have 2,000 men marching from Winterfell.
You know what I really like about how they've done the whole Starks joining the conflict?
Yeah.
It brings back that sense of scale to Westeros that I feel like the later seasons in Game of Thrones was missing.
Yeah, because there's
season 1, Ned Stark spends half of season 1 on the road between
getting down to King's Landing. And I'm like, that's a long trip.
Yeah.
That's a long trip. That is a cross the country road trip.
Exactly. And I feel like when we got into the later parts of
people were just spawning out of nowhere.
You're in King's Landing one scene and then boom, you're in Winterfell the next, and then you're on the
boom,
wall after that.
Then you're in Castle Rock and you're like, oh boom, now we're in and now we're
But now it's taken, we visually have seen the Starks take their journey down, and it brings back that sense of scale, and I like that. I feel like A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms also brought back that sense of scale to Westeros.
Yes, because at the end of Game of Thrones, it just became so...
Well, because people were flying everywhere with the dragons.
But again, it's only 2 people that can fly in the dragon.
And there was so much going on. We were jumping from place to place to place to place. Now we're more focused,
Yes, yeah. And now I really like the sea battles. Because obviously the
sea battles are cool.
I don't know. I think we're missing a lot of pirate stuff, or just
maybe a Game of Thrones pirate spinoff.
Maybe
it was a Greyjoy spinoff.
Yeah, I was gonna say Greyjoys.
It was a Greyjoy spinoff.
Because also the Greyjoys, they have no allegiance to anybody in the book. They literally raid Castle Rock. Well, they don't raid it. They raid Lannisport.
So
and
here,
they just
let me ask you this. You get a blank check to make your Greyjoy spinoff for Game of Thrones. How do you do it?
I think it would have to be at the beginning with
before Game of Thrones.
No. Well, yes, way before. I think it would have to be with Aegon's conquest.
Oh, you're going way back there.
Oh yeah, way back, because the Greyjoys, they were a force to be reckoned with when Aegon arrived, and eventually, obviously, Aegon's like, "Hey, have these pile of stones in the sea. Those are yours," and then that's when they truly become start developing their own kind of, I guess, way. I mean, they already had the drowned god by that point, but I think then that's when they really get, obviously their naval superiority. Obviously, the crown has a lot of superiority, but they become, I don't know, a force to be reckoned with.
That's interesting. Maybe a companion HBO show to Aegon's conquest movies.
Yeah, because I think that would take us away from the movies that would
you get the Targaryen perspective in the movies.
But then you push us back into the reality of Game of Thrones. Conquest is over. the Targaryens have taken over the 6 kingdoms or whatever.
This is what the fallout is.
And then you have the new lords, that have been crowned by Aegon, or like I guess administered by Aegon. And then now you see them trying to piece together back the society that they lost, or that they didn't have, because the Greyjoys, they were nobody. They weren't lords. They weren't any high noblemen. They just got these rocks because obviously they helped Aegon. So I think that would take us back into the world of like, oh yes, remember these are just people.
Yeah, I really like that idea.
So yeah, so I think at post conquest, kingdom is established. Aegon has succeeded.
right after post conquest.
Yes, like and then we kick it off.
Yeah, Greyjoys. You know what? That could be. I like that. I like that a lot.
Because again, like I like that. I hope eventually, before I die, we kind of have like all the little bits and pieces of Westeros history laid out post conquest.
I want Robert's Rebellion.
We need Robert's Rebellion. That would be so
Robert's Rebellion so bad.
It would be so interesting.
Like obviously Aegon's conquest, I'm very excited for.
Oh yes, obviously. But I
like,
mean,
I want a gritty, like just like you ever seen The Pacific?
The Pacific, no.
It was Band of Brothers' sister show.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
So like it was Band of Brothers, but it was in the Pacific theater.
Yes, okay. Because Band of Brothers was Europe, wasn't it? Or
yes,
no?
yeah, Band of Brothers was Europe. So give me a Robert's Rebellion show like the Pacific.
Like the Pacific, like, and then we just eventually make it to Game of Thrones. Well, I mean,
because it would lead right into the start of Game of Thrones.
No, because isn't
Robert's Rebellion's only like
18 years.
Yeah, like 18, 20 years before.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in like 500-year time. Yeah, that sounds like right there.
Yeah, like you got to remember, we're how many generations back are we in House of the Dragon? We're 300. It's 300 years.
Where? From Aegon?
No, from Daenerys.
Daenerys, we're 292 years.
Yeah, so call it 300 years.
Yeah, so that's what, like 10 generations, 15 generations away. Because averaging 5 generations per 100 years.
Yeah.
So there's around like 10 generations we're back from, or to her or whatever.
Yeah. There's a couple more things from House of the Dragon that I want to touch on. We saw Green Man.
Did we see Green Man?
We saw Green Man.
Green Man who?
No, we just saw like one of the Green Men.
Oh yes, right. Of course in Harrenhal because all the trippy stuff is happening in Harrenhal.
But that was cool. I don't know a lot about the Green Men, but they're very interesting to me.
No, but I was wondering.
I want to know more about like the magic of Westeros. Like the Children of the Forest.
Like before Conquest, or like because before Conquest there was so much magic.
Like I want to know more about like I want to know more about like the Sothorios and like the other continents.
You know what? I would like to see not a full show, but just touch on it, like the way the first men kind of arrived to Westeros.
Well, you could really expand the world doing a show on Arya's exploration after the events of Game of Thrones, because she goes off.
She does. And she goes west. But I'm like, I don't know.
I feel like it'd be fun.
I feel like maybe like an animated show of the first men. And then obviously them encountering like all the stuff. I feel
like Game of Thrones, you gotta stay live action though.
Yeah, I mean, it works well with live action. Obviously, that's what makes it so good. But I mean, for this, like, I think we could just go. Like, I mean, I don't want a full show. I mean, just touch on it.
Yeah, like a mini series,
right? Like just a mini series. Again, like it adds nothing, not much, but it establishes the lore, establishes the then the religion of the Seven, or was it the Seven when they came over?
No, the Old Gods.
The Old Gods, yeah, and then eventually. Who comes over again? I can't remember. Aegon brings the 7, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, there we go. All right. Sorry. There's like 3 religions that come in. All on this one island. Well, it's actually not an island. It's a continent, but...
It's a small continent, though.
Not really. It's about the length of the United States.
Really?
Yeah. It's a continent. It's a massive... That's why in Game of Thrones, when they're just jumping around to different places, it made no sense. Because
I always thought it was the size of Britain, because it's based off of Britain.
It is, but it's not the size of Britain. No, it's like the length of the United States, the continental United States.
I did not know that.
So yeah, if you put Westeros to like the side, and you lay it over the United States, it's about that way.
It's very interesting.
So it's a long walk. It's a long road from like Winterfell.
The King's Road is very long.
Oh, very long. And so that's why like when people say like, how do they get there so quickly? It's like a night passed and they're already here. I'm like, that makes sense because it is a continent-sized land. And that's why obviously, you know, at the same time you're like, how are they administering all this land? Like the Starks have a ton of land. Not that anyone really lives all the way up there.
Well, the Starks essentially, they're Canada.
Basically.
Essentially, they're Canada.
And they're just there. There's like one, it's not even a city, it's just a castle, Winterfell.
It's not even a big one either. Winterfell's not big compared to the other castles in Westeros.
It's small. But again, it's also in the middle of winter.
It's also, I think,
constantly.
Other than Casterly Rock, I think Winterfell is the most fortified.
Well, some would say the Red Keep is pretty fortified. I mean, it's
how many times has the Red Keep been destroyed?
Okay, first of all, that was with that's with dragons. Though.
It's so fortified, yet it's been destroyed the most out of any other.
Well, I don't know. No, it's been. I think it's been captured. It hasn't been destroyed. It's been captured a lot.
Daenerys sacked it.
Well, that was like the only time anyone has actually truly sacked it, because when Rhaenyra takes it over, she doesn't like burn it to the ground. She just walks in.
Well, yeah, because she burned everything else to the ground.
Well, she burnt, all their defenses. But that's it. But again, you have like King's Landing, which is the city surrounding the Red Keep. So it is kind of, somewhat
Casterly Rock is well fortified.
Oh, so Casterly Rock is probably the most fortified, I would say.
The Riverlands get absolutely murked every single time.
I mean, if Harrenhal, if Harren the Black actually bend the knee to Aegon,
Harrenhal would still be standing.
Oh, and it would be the most fortified castle in the world.
Withstood Balerion, that's not easy to do.
Well, it didn't really withstand it. It just kind of
is Harrenhal
it's still standing. Most of it.
A good chunk of it.
But Harren's dynasty is gone because he kept all his sons in one castle. What kind of idiot does that? But yeah, I think yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what they do next episode.
But now that say that like the God's Eye is the end,
you can see it coming, can't you?
I don't like it, but it makes so much sense now.
The God's Eye is our finale.
Yeah, because that would be the buildup. That would have to be the buildup.
Yeah.
Because season 4
is all the fallout from the God's Eye.
It's the fallout because the dragons are gone. Westeros is left absolutely in shambles.
Or they'll do what they've done to us the past 2 seasons and build it up, and then the first episode of season 4 is the God's Eye.
Oh, now you just made me so angry now. Oh, no. Why would you say that to me? That's probably
that they're going to do it,
that's
too.
Exactly what they're going to do. Oh, my God. I don't think I want to see the rest.
And the last shot is going to be... It's going to be
Vhagar just flying.
It's going to be a zoom in on Aemon's face on top of Vhagar as he's flying out. That's going to be the last shot of season 3.
Oh my God!
Calling it now. Place your bets. All right.
And then just cut to black. Dun, 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 dun. You're like, what the?
Yeah. Cut to black. Fredo throws the remote through the TV. Like,
what the? Yeah. No. That's probably gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Literally, we're just gonna have like Daemon's perspective flying towards his little green dot in the sky, and then freaking Aemon is just on. And then just
and then that's done.
Done.
Directed by.
Oh God, you're right. That's probably what they're gonna do.
Oh, I know that's what they're gonna do.
Because again, they were building up the Battle of the Gullet for season 2, all of season 2, Battle of the Gullet. God's Eye.
What did season 2? Season 2 ended with the Battle of Rook's Rest.
Yes, and that was devastating.
Yes.
But
we might get it at the end of.
No,
season 3.
I think we might get it. I think we might just end with them capturing King's Landing.
And then Battle of the God's Eye will kick off season 4.
Well, because again, like, so Rhaenyra and Daemon Daemon comes from Harrenhal down to King's Landing. Rhaenyra comes from Dragonstone to King's Landing. They take it because they have dragons and there's no one left with dragons there. And then Daemon flies off to the God's Eye. And then obviously Aemon is there with, what's her name? Whatever. Anyway, Vhagar, yeah. And that's probably how it's going to end.
I'm not ready to see Caraxes go. I'm not.
I'm not ready to see any of them go. But
Vermax already hurt. Like,
yeah, that was bad. Plus Jace too. You're like,
yeah.
That was a blow. But honestly,
and it
now,
wasn't any like heroic death or anything.
That's the problem. But that's in the book. That's literally how he dies in the book.
Which is, I like it. I like it a lot.
Literally, when I read it, I was like, oh. And then I watched it, I was like, oh. So he just goes out like that.
Yeah, so he
like
just goes.
That's it. And literally, they just like 4 arrows. Boom, boom, bang. Done. And they just sail by him. That's all they do. They just sail by him.
They're just like, hey, we just killed the air.
Literally, the heir to the Iron. But you know what?
We just killed the heir to the Iron Throne. No biggie.
In the book, this gives Rhaenyra like so much conviction now, because not only did they kill,
she didn't have enough reason before.
Oh no! Now she leans into it. Now she's like, no, I'm taking the Iron Throne, and I think they're just gonna leave it with King's Landing, and then Daemon's gonna fly off to God's Eye, and then that's it.
What I find really funny about all of this, she's only like 20 kilometers away.
Not even. Like she's like right there.
like you can see her from the Red Keep. Like
you're just like, guys, we're fighting over what? Just a small. Literally, well, first of all, we're fighting over a chair, one,
and a strait of water,
that literally. Yes, the very powerful choke point of Westeros. Yes. Okay. Whoever wins this joust gets control of the strait of the gullet. Oh.
But no, it's like she could have easily just flown over to King's Landing.
Well, not really, because again,
I mean,
Vhagar,
Aemon's there.
Yeah, Vhagar.
How many dragons does Rhaenyra have?
Technically, right now, I think, what is it?
She got Cyrax, Vermithor.
She has like 6.
She got 6.
Oh no, plus her, that's 7.
So Vhagar's big.
Vhagar's big, yes.
Vhagar is not, I can take down 6 dragons big.
No, but again, they're trying to fight a war on different fronts.
And Vermithor himself is also huge.
Yes, but he's old.
Isn't Vhagar's just as old? Vhagar was part of the first 3.
Yeah, I think Vhagar's older though.
Yeah. Vhagar was written by what's her name? One of Aegon's sisters.
Yeah, sister wives. I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't.
But
wait.
yeah, like
it's in the book. Hang on. Sister wives. Okay. Conquest.
Yeah. Look it up in the scripture.
Yes. Yeah. The scripture. Dorne. Yeah, we all know that. Okay. Freehold. Okay. Visenya?
Yeah, that sounds right. Visenya.
Right? Yeah.
Visenya rode Vhagar.
One of them, Exile. Yeah. Oh god, we're like starting at the beginning. Yeah, I think that's it. It's Visenya.
It was Vhagar, Balerion, and
or whatever, and the other one.
Who's the other one?
Wait, did we have 3? Yeah, we had 3 dragons because
there was 3 dragons because they, it's the whole. They're mirroring it with Daenerys, right?
Yes. Yeah. I can't remember the other.
What was it? It was like, was it Rhaegal? No, that was Daenerys.
That was Daenerys.
Daenerys had Rhaegal and Viserion.
And Drogon. Yeah. And then
Aegon had Balerion, Vhagar.
And
was it Vermithor?
Maybe it was Vermithor. Vhagar, yeah, okay.
So not like a character list?
No. Maybe hang on. Maybe at the back. Because I can't remember where they put the family tree, the dynasty, and I was like, so long. No, they just kind of throw you in.
Okay,
with the book.
Hold on, I got a little bit of Wi-Fi here.
A little bit.
Okay. So Balerion, the Black Dread, Vhagar, Meraxes.
Okay.
And it was she was written by Queen Rhaenys.
Okay.
So that's who it was. Balerion, Vhagar, and Meraxes.
Okay. Yeah.
Balerion's going to be so cool when he's on the big screen.
He's huge.
They need to use the same model, the same CGI model they use for Drogon. Because he is the reincarnation of Balerion. Theoretically.
Yeah, but Balerion's like...
they just have to size Drogon up like a good amount.
Balerion. Not Drogon.
If it's his model, Drogon.
Well, I don't think they look too similar. Like, yes, it's the reincarnation, yes, but I think very different though.
I think Balerian's just Drogon, but bigger.
I don't know. But anyways, yeah, they're gonna have to make him huge.
Oh yeah,
but I can't wait to see like the attack on Harrenhal.
I really hope that they bring in some of the visual design team that worked on Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Oh,
because if you want to talk about big dragon-looking creatures, Rodan and King Ghidorah in that film, they like when you watch that film, they felt huge.
Yeah, especially when they fought. Like, you're like, oh, okay.
You know, like that's the kind of level of CG that I'm looking for here with Balerion.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just trying to think like when he's burning Harrenhal, like it's hard to fathom how big Balerion is.
Yeah,
because this dragon flies like he doesn't weigh like 60 tons. Like literally, he drops down from the sky and just unleashes everything on Harrenhal and just melts it basically. And in the book, you're like, oh man, so he cooked them alive.
He just took them out.
He cooked them alive, and you're like, oh okay. But no, yeah, Aegon's Conquest gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Now that you say it, I guarantee you they're gonna end with the build up to the God's Eye. Now I hate that. Now I.
Just ruined the whole season for you.
A little bit, but I'm still gonna watch it.
Well, we're coming up on it. We got 9 minutes here. Yeah. It's time for our segment of what we are actually watching, reading, or playing, or all of the above.
Everything, yeah.
Right. Let's kick it off with you. What have you been up to?
So still working through Batman the Animated Series.
Where are you at in that?
I think I got to Scarecrow. So it's like episode 3, I think, or 5. I can't remember. It's like really early on.
Yeah.
But like it's just nice to just chillax and also watch the retro animation.
I love the animation.
It's like
it's nice on the eyes.
It is. And also like the still frames of Gotham City, they just look so cool.
I would actually have a framed picture of like that Batman the Animated Series still in my house.
Like the art kind of deco like of Gotham. It looks so cool. But yeah, still doing that. Working through my way through the Long Halloween. Finishing that.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'm just consuming a lot of Batman stuff now.
Yeah, it's just in your Batman bag, in your Batman era.
And then started Woman of Tomorrow, Supergirl. So still working through that. I don't think I'm gonna finish it before watching the movie.
No, I'm probably not.
No, so that's unfortunate. And I guess now I have to read this behemoth of a book to keep up with
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon. So and
Lots of homework.
It's all homework. I don't. It's all homework. I don't think I do it. Well, I do it.
But at least it's entertaining.
Oh, it's so entertaining. Way more entertaining than actual homework.
Yeah, at least it's entertaining.
Yeah, and playing, I'm not playing anything because obviously I have.
Gotta play something.
Okay, I've been playing Minecraft Pocket Edition on my phone.
Unreal.
I know.
Unreal.
Actually, I'm growing. I'm making this massive castle in there. It's great.
Harrenhal in Minecraft.
No, it's more like. Actually, it's closer. It's like it's just interconnecting with bridges and stuff like that. I'm like, I think I've added too many bridges, and it's all in survival too. It takes me like a month to just build something.
All in survival is impressive.
Well, yeah, it's. I've built like a perimeter wall, and I'm like in a swamp, so it's like protected.
You got like a whole fortification.
Yes,
going.
yeah. So it's. I don't know why, but it's just always what I think. I'm like, I need to fortify myself. I need to build on high ground and then just fortify myself. But yeah, that's it. That's all I've been playing. What about you, Gabe? What have you been watching, reading, playing?
Well, I just recently started watching Superman the Animated Series.
Amazing. Yes.
I'm on episode 7 because last night we got introduced to Parasite.
Oh.
Which, can I just say, Parasite, everyone says they want to see Parasite as a Superman villain, but I think it's episode 3 of Superman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
The main villain is Toyman.
Oh.
Now, Toyman, I want to see done in live action. I think, given the right director, you could do something really cool with Toyman because he's so freaking creepy.
Yeah, well, I mean,
he's creepy as hell. And it's just, I think if you do it right,
who would play him? Who would play Toyman? in your adaptation.
In my adaptation, who played Toyman? I need someone like Kieran Culkin.
Ooh.
Kieran Culkin as Toyman.
That's good. That is good. Yeah.
I think he would be a very good Toyman.
Okay, we got to pitch this.
Yeah, we got
gun.
Write this down.
Write this. Someone, give me a pen. Yes, Kieran Culkin as Toyman. Okay, that's good.
Because I feel like with Superman, you can get into territory where it's like almost too bombastic. Like Toyman's not going to be a destroy half the city villain.
No, he's
going to be a mess with Superman's mind villain.
Yeah.
Which is, I hope, what we're getting with Brainiac.
Even
though Brainiac's probably going to destroy like half the city.
I mean,
Brainiac.
It's Superman. Superman's always, force over everything else.
I don't know about that one. Because like a lot of his villains are designed in a way that he can't punch his way out of it.
That's true, yes. But at the same time, half the city still gets leveled.
Yeah, somehow, some way.
Yeah, so I don't know who's still living in Metropolis.
But I am reading Deceased Dead Planet, which is a sequel to the Deceased book we picked up in Kelowna last summer.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting. Superman is... basically, everyone's been infected with the anti-life equation.
Right, okay,
right?
Yeah.
So they're all kind of zombies. And the way they contained zombie Superman was they threw him into the sun.
Oh.
So that he can eat the sun.
Oh, right, because his powers. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But it's really cool. I love the art. It's by Tom Taylor, same guy behind Injustice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
But yeah, I got one chapter left in that one.
Oh, so you're like almost done. Basically.
Yeah, and then I think my next one that I'm looking at is, I don't know actually. Maybe Absolute Wonder Woman Volume 2.
Okay.
But and then the thing I've been playing is Spider-Man, the OG 2018 Spider-Man.
Okay. Throwback.
Yeah, a bit of a throwback. I love the story. I love the gameplay. I find it a little more fun than Spider-Man 2 in my opinion. It's a little more fast-paced.
All right, that's pretty good.
Like Spider-Man 2 can feel a bit sluggish for me at times. But it's just, and it does a lot of cool things with the villains. You know what villain I don't think Marvel has ever quite done right? I mean, we've never really seen her adapted, but Silver Sable would be a very cool villain. You know who Silver Sable is? You know who Silver Sable is?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, the private military corporation.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see a lot of that, and I really hope in the Marvel reboot we're going to get a little more on the Earth side of things, you know? Because, like, I feel like we went cosmic in Phase 3, and we kind of never brought it back.
Well, no, and also I think we're kind of done with cosmic. Like, we've dealt with the cosmic threat.
Yeah, like I want to know more. Like they could have done way more with Shield.
Yeah, they killed off Shield. They killed off
Shield really quick with Winter Soldier. Like they could have done way more.
And now we have what, Sword or? Is it
Sword is like the space force of Marvel essentially.
Yeah, but like it's kind of like they pushed it to like replace Shield. That's basically what they did.
I hope in the reboot that they just like we have Shield. It's a government agency. It's not gonna get taken out by anybody. It's not gonna get infiltrated. Just Shield, because like I don't know, Shield is a pretty commanding presence in the Marvel comics.
It is. It's huge. And then I don't know. I think we always say that's in the background, right? Of Marvel, it's there,
but it's like it's for the most part in the forefront actually. And the Avengers, as far as I'm aware in the comics, do not operate under Shield.
No, they're like their own thing.
They do their thing.
They
do their thing.
Shield is just like there to like.
Shield has operatives like Black Widow, Hawkeye, but like they don't have like a team.
No, they're just spies.
Yeah,
like it's just spies. But yeah, no, okay.
But that's basically what I've been doing. Yeah, I think my next game after Spider-Man is going to be a Nintendo console that I'm going to play it on. Maybe Assassin's Creed Altair's Chronicles on the DS. Deep cut there for my AC fans, but
oh man.
But yeah, no, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Retcon. We got a minute left on our hour here. Special thanks goes out to MRU and CMRU.ca for reposting all of our episodes and MRU's equipment that we use to create said episodes.
Absolutely.
You got any final words, Alfredo, as we head into Supergirl weekend?
Watch it. Go watch Supergirl.
Watch Supergirl and leave an honest review. I don't want to see this film get review bombed. I want to see honest reviews
Only
on
honest reviews.
Letterboxd and Rotten Tomatoes. And if you are a review bomber because you didn't like Superman or you don't like James Gunn, then what are you doing? Like,
get off the horse.
Get off the internet, dude.
Yeah.
All right. But anyways, from the boys over at Retcon,
from Alfredo
and from Gabe and Hayden, who
somewhere in Antarctica,
somewhere off the coast of Antarctica,
which we probably shouldn't tell you his location, but anyways.
But hopefully we'll find him soon. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, nerds. We'll catch you in the next one.
Have a good night.